Begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Consider closing your eyes or gazing down, and take a nice deep breath in. Letting it all go, exhaling. Breathing in through the nose if you can. Into your chest, your diaphragm, your rib cage, your belly. And exhaling slowly. Imagining letting the tension from your body go. With every inhale and exhale, allowing yourself to sink deeper and deeper into a state of peace and ease in your body. Today's meditation will focus on the elements of the summer solstice, which just passed, and the new moon, which is coming tomorrow. The summer solstice is both the longest day and the shortest night of the year in the northern hemisphere. We will take a moment as we begin our meditation to honor and experience the energy of the sun. As we honor this sacred time of the summer solstice, we connect to the energy of the sun, connecting to the sun's warmth, its vitality, and its boundless light. If you go up to northern Canada, this time of year, there's about 21 hours of light and only 3 hours of darkness. So the further north you go, the more extreme the summer solstice effects become. So take a moment to feel the warmth of the sun, the light of the sun, the energy of the sun. On every in-breath, imagine your body being filled with some of the light and energy of our amazing sun. As you exhale, perhaps imagining releasing anything that feels heavy and dark, anything that's weighing you down. So inhale light and warmth and energy, and then exhaling heaviness and darkness. Perhaps even imagining like you can exhale and release it into the earth. The earth can support you. The earth can take the heaviness and alchemize it in this now moment. Take a couple more inhales and exhales. A nice, slow, long, deep breath. Breathing in light, energy, vitality. And just exhaling anything that feels heavy and dark. Maybe letting it go down, down, down into Mother Earth, where it can be alchemized, neutralized, shifted, transformed. There's a few images on the screen to maybe inspire the energy of the sun. These are some photos I've taken over the last couple years. Recently on my trip between North Carolina and New York in Wildwood, New Jersey. This is my daughter sitting on a rock. We watched the sunrise and we stayed for a while in Victoria, British Columbia. Here is the farm land that me and my siblings own in Gladys Ridge, Alberta. This is the sun rising in the east. Here's a beautiful sunrise in Sedona, Arizona. One of the most powerful, beautiful places on earth I've ever been. So just taking in that energy of the sun. And now we will include some of the moon energy that is potent right now. So tomorrow we will be welcoming the new moon in Cancer. A great time of rest, renewal, reflection, and a beautiful time to consider creating inspired intentions for ourselves that come from a place of love and inspiration rather than lack and fear. And just as the moon waxes and wanes, it teaches us that it's natural for us to go through phases. So giving ourselves some grace and kindness as we ebb and flow, knowing that no day will ever be the same. Our body will never be the exact same day to day. Our emotions will shift, just like the moon. And I have a beautiful quote in my office. It says, "The moon teaches us that it's okay to go through phases. And the sun reminds us to keep rising." And that really helped me when I went through some difficult times, deep, life-threatening depression. Helped me to remember that it's okay to go through ups and downs and different phases. And eventually it's always good to rise again when we're able, just like the sun. So take a deep breath in, remembering that all your phases and all your emotions are just here to be experienced and loved. And just as the moon shifts throughout the month from a full moon to a waning moon to a new moon, which you can barely see in the sky, back to a waxing moon and eventually a full moon again throughout 28 days. Just like that, the only constant in our lives is also change. So as you breathe in and out, perhaps feeling some love for yourself as you go through your changes every day, every moment, feeling different. Taking a deep breath in, and now filling your lungs with the powerful and potent energies of both the sun and the moon. And as you exhale, releasing any lingering thoughts, worries, or burdens that don't serve you right now. Let them fade away. Inhaling, feeling the warmth of the summer sun filling you with energy. Exhaling, feel yourself grounding, connecting with the earth beneath you. The earth that supports you, nourishes you, and holds you steady as you move through your life. And with the energy of the sun and the moon and the earth supporting you, I invite you to take a moment to tune into your heart and focus on a few intentions for yourself. You may want to write if writing and journaling resonates for you. Perhaps just thinking, reflecting, pondering. If you feel like you might want to write, feel free to grab a pen and some paper. So focusing on some intentions related to the beautiful solstice time and the new moon in Cancer, and the energies that are even more potent than usual because of the time we're in. I invite you to think about, what would you most love to call into your life in the next little while? The new moon in Cancer invites us to tap into our emotions. So what would you love to feel more of in your life, moment to moment? What feelings would you like to experience more of? Maybe more peace, more joy, more presence, more groundedness, more fulfillment. So for the next minute, I just invite you to think about feelings that you'd love to experience even more of in your life. And a little bit of a tip, I guess I'll call it, is sometimes it's easier to think about what you really aren't enjoying feeling. Maybe fear or heaviness. And then just calling in what's the opposite of that. Maybe it's trust, faith, steadiness, lightness, exuberance. Any feelings and words that come, feel free to journal them, draw them, think about them, experience them in your body even better. Breathe them into your body. And then the new moon is a beautiful time for rest and honoring your needs. What fills your soul? What recharges you? Your mind. What recharges your mind? What recharges your body? What recharges your spirit? And maybe even just journaling about, or just reflecting on, what's your favorite forms of self-care, of renewal? Maybe it's taking a long, slow walk in nature. Maybe it's taking time to journal or color or do art. Maybe it's laughter, watching a funny thing on a show or listening to something funny. Maybe it's just going to a coffee shop with no agenda, having a tea or a coffee and just being there with yourself. So take a few moments here to just journal about, what is your favorite way to nourish your soul, your spirit, your body, your mind, whatever feels inspiring for you. What are some ways of recharging that you love to do even more of? And no judgment here. Sometimes it's easy for our mind to start thinking, oh, I should be doing more, but no shoulds here, no shoulds. Just focusing on what you can celebrate that you're already doing, and then what you could do even more of, without any judgment, without any regrets. Just knowing today's a new day, now's a new moment, and judgment, shoulds, and shame are not going to help us now. Excitement for the future is what we're calling in. And the last intention question to ponder is about you and your gifts in the world. So knowing that when we are honoring our feelings, being present, when we are taking time to recharge, we will have much more life force to pour out our gifts into the world. Take a little moment to imagine a golden light, maybe the light of the sun, expanding throughout your body, beyond your body, into the world, touching lives of the people around you that can benefit from you sharing your gifts. And what are those gifts? Maybe it's your ability to bring warmth to people, smiles, joy. Maybe it's the way you hold present space for people to feel their feelings. Maybe it's food you love to cook for people. Maybe it's just the way you keep a beautiful environment and space for your family. Anything. What are your gifts? What are your strengths? And again, no judgment if you haven't been sharing them in the world. Maybe it's been the time for you to share them with yourself, or to recharge enough that you can pour from a full cup. Just take a minute here to journal about your attributes, your strengths. And if that's hard for you, just give yourself so much love and grace and patience. A lot of us have been taught not to talk about our strengths because it might seem like we're bragging. Just knowing that when you can honor your own gifts, you're going to be able to share them and share your love and light in the world in a bigger way. Playing small doesn't serve the world. So just take a moment to maybe journal about your strengths, your gifts. If that's easy for you, celebrate that. If that's difficult for you, that's totally perfect. We're all in the perfect place where we are right now. Breathing. There's no forcing here. What's the flow? What could you flow out from yourself to the world with ease? There's nothing to do right now in this moment. Just enjoy celebrating your gifts, because we all have different gifts. If we all had the same gifts, it would be so boring. By embracing our own light, our own gifts, we inspire others to do the same. We add to the collective good of the universe. And I just invite you now to take a couple more deep breaths and really honor yourself. Thank yourself for taking time to slow down from the pace of life. Take the time to go deep, reflect. Deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. And let it all go, release. Bring yourself back to the room. Feel the surface beneath you. Hear the sounds around you. And as we move forward, can carry the light of the sun, the energy of the moon, the support of the earth, and your beautiful gifts into the day with you.